Hi, my friends. Let's talk about wind and solar, and I just want to lay it all out. I want you to know exactly how I came to make a decision. Over the past 7 months, I have met with constituents, experts, environmentalists. I have read studies. I want to let you know that I took this very seriously. One thing as a commissioner, I have to set my own personal feelings aside and do what's best for all of the 100,000 people that I represent. And quite frankly, this is a county-wide thing, so 500,000 people. And one thing I think we can all agree on is that we're never all going to agree. Like I said, I'm going to lay it all out. Bear with me. There's a lot of information here, and so I'm going to try to explain it as simply as possible. So when we take wind into consideration, first of all, there are no wind energy systems that are looking at Sedgwick County. For whatever reason, I don't know, but I could probably gather that because we are an urban county, because we are so heavily populated, we're right up there with Wyandotte and Johnson. We just have a lot of people here. And out of the 105 counties in Kansas, maybe there is another county that is a better fit for these big scale wind energy conversion systems. When we think about Sedgwick County being the air capital of the world, we have 31 airports that are just in our county, which that's a lot. We also have 11 airports that border our county. And so just thinking about a safety issue when you think about a big wind turbine and the vortex that it creates, what is the proper setback from an airport in which that we need to set as policymakers? And so a couple of studies that I read, one was from the Federal Aviation Administration, and I'm going to post these below so that you'll have them. They actually say that we should have a setback of 7 nautical miles, which actually translates into 8 miles. This study from KU, one of them just dropped, wind farm turbulence impacts on general aviation airports in Kansas, and this one says that they should be 2.84 miles. So we have one study that says 8 miles, one study that says 2.84 miles. This one that fell on the floor is actually from Nebraska, and it says 10 miles. So we as Sedgwick County came up with a 5-mile radius around. We kind of took all these into consideration and came up with a 5-mile radius around all of our airports. And so again, I'm going to post this below, but as you can see, this is our county, and this is our airports, and this is a 5-mile radius, including the 11 airports that are around Sedgwick County. So this is why we have decided to prohibit large-scale energy conversion systems. So meaning it's a kind of a utility. You're going to buy the energy from that system. What is allowed is if you have you want to put a wind turbine on your farm, or it's a small scale, those are allowed. So that's kind of how we came up with the wind turbine, the large scale energy conversion systems. Now let's talk solar for a moment. Yeah, those have regulations too, but anything around here has a regulation, and so we set those. We are allowing large scale solar energy conversion systems. Those are allowed. Also solar panels for your home. And I just want to let you guys know that before this came out, I have been working for about 2 months with our folks here at the county to put solar panels at our tag office. So I have been working pretty diligently with King Solar in trying to find some ways that we can save money here at the county as far as solar goes. So I would welcome any questions that you have. I want to let you guys know that there is a lot of kind of misinformation floating around. But I'm happy to share with you anything that you'd like to know. My door is always open. Again, we are allowing wind turbines that are small, and large scale solar panels. And we're also working at the county to put solar panels on buildings to save our citizens money. We really are trying to do our best. I hope that you understand a little bit better maybe why I made my decision. Again, my door is always open. If you have a question, concern, or comment, or you just want to chew me out because you don't like the decision I made, maybe you wouldn't do that, but we can talk. So let's have a conversation. Again, we're trying to do our best, and I hope that you'll go easy on me. Thanks. Bye.